was your higher Pinax TV. You better want to say money and say. We have a lot of updates. I did a promo and every I have said. You best just obey Jacunya. Na oni atina. Now currently we know say President John Dramani Mahama oni Ghana has say ya. Oko PM Zambia. You know, share ni mu say. Oba PM back to Ghana. Ni akwa koshia no FL. So now back in Ghana, I have so enema ekoso. The Ghanaian military and as a Ghana asrafo no. Or more any France asrafo. There's this kind of special force training be a ekoswa. A lot of people among TSC say ebane say na president free Ghana ha and a training is also a commence amo eguso currently it is still ongoing ewo achiase in the eastern region. Na ni nyina mu no in as much as hwehwe amanfo do na so say France asrafo be piem ewo Ghana ha say no de emu nkyeremu ewo ho so ayede ebema mo. Eyenim say illegal mining akoya ade ewo Ghana ha say a lot of people are trying. And I say agencies do na niate anti-illegal teams no do na niate blue water guards for honum 9 was for so honum EPA for so honum will try so back the menace of illegal mining Ghana has say na eno na ama France for ba PM Ghana has say ya a special jungle warfare training achiase na you go hear video no as to how the whole training ni na said the city honum currently training na ekoso achiase no a lot of people were confused say den and who said there is this kind of collaboration between France or military ni Ghana asrafo makabo mo training achiase hono ni na say galamsey for no oko site some of them are armed ebi kuta tuo. They see what he say. Time and 9 was for copy on there. Some of them they were in possession with guns. They see so Jacobun so and say the updates bremo your koji obi etuo ema etuo kasa illegal miners no edimu kutetuo. But before I bet was so yenko achiase forest mo go how the whole warfare jungle training no ekoso with Ghana asra for France asra for nyema na metro asoma.
Gunshots ringing out at the jungle village inside the jungle warfare school as Ghanaian soldiers undergo specialized training aimed at fighting illegal mining.
In a real combat situation. So in a real combat situation, when I get shot at short range in a jungle environment, the first thing I'm going to do because
the exercise is being conducted in partnership with the French military, who have joined the Ghana army in the jungle for weeks of intensive training. The program focuses on 4 key areas designed to strengthen the fight against illegal mining. France was selected for this exchange program because of its experience tackling illegal mining in French Guyana, one of its overseas territories.
A bit slower, but with more precision.
So for the past 3 weeks, personnel from the Ghana Army, we understand 38 soldiers and 5 military officers drawn from different units across the country have been here at Achiases, the Jungle Warfare School, and I'm inside the bush, and the personnel of the Ghana Army plus the French military, 16 of them, have been training, exchanging ideas and focusing on how to shoot with precision, how to apply first aid, and also how to even arrest people, particularly illegal miners. Commander of the Army Training Command, Brigadier General Joshua Amano, explains that the soldiers undergoing the training are not currently part of NIMOS. He notes that troops on active NIMOS operations cannot be withdrawn for training, but due to routine rotations, these soldiers could soon be deployed to apply the skills they have acquired.
Now, the NIMOS is in operation, and so sometimes it is not good to pull out the forces who are deployed in the field. So this next group are prepared to be able to take over from those who are already in the field. Remember that when you deploy troops, after a while, we do what we call relief in place. So you change them, you rotate them.
The head of the French military team, Lieutenant Nicolas, says the engagement has been mutually beneficial, stressing that while his team has shared expertise, they're also leaving Ghana with added skills.
It's been very interesting. We showed our way to the Ghanaian, but the most interesting part was learning how they do it, and I think we learned a lot from those 3-week course.
What are some of the things that you learned from the Ghanaians, and what the Ghanaians also learned from you?
Well, we learned a lot about jungle survival. They are very strong in this area.
The Ghanaian soldiers say the French doctrine is not very different from what they are already used to, but acknowledge they have picked up new skills that will help them more effectively combat illegal mining.
Although our doctrine is not far from them, but we are also taking something out of what we are learning so far.
Describe what you have learned that you were not used to as a military officer in Ghana.
Okay, tactically, what I will say is it is not different from ours, but at least we've learned something small.
As a soldier, when we are going for a war or operation like this, normally we may have an injured person among us. So now they have taught us how to provide improvised structure, which are very good. That one I've learned it a lot.
So how ready are you to fight Galamsey?
Oh, we are ever ready. In fact, with the Ghana Army, we were already in good position to fight the the illegal mining. But with this training, the essence of this training is to sharpen our skills and improve upon our capability. German aho! Ahoya! Aho! Ahoya! Combatant! Everywhere! Combatant! Ready to kill! Ready to die! Ready to die! Ready to kill! What makes the grass grow? Blood! What makes the champon grow? Sweat! Gentlemen, show John News and Ghanaians your face! Yeah! Jangler! Live, fight or die hard! Ahua! Silver!
Right, so these military officers and soldiers are ready to fight illegal mining, the country's biggest problem. Reporting from the Jungle Warfare School in Achiasi in the Eastern Region, my name is Gemma Apia for Joy News.
Silver!
All right, so that was the Ghanaian military, Omo and France, Omo Akabomwa, Omo Edesa training, special training way in the jungle. Ede Esheshe Swa, 3 weeks, and Omo ye currently Eguswa, Koso, Eastern region, Achiasina. A lot of people are asking questions because Omo Tiasia said, France military, yeah. And Burkina Faso for reject omo epam omo nyina de omo free omo ekrom honom somewhere 2022-2023 Ibrahim Traore, Captain Ibrahim Traore assume office through a coup no opam omo nyina edi omo free Burkina Faso hona. A lot of people were asking say omo free hon Ghana no mo buy na. That is the question some people are asking, but then say yani omo share border, not all of a sudden yani omo and Akaboma ye training, no. A lot of people omo entiase omo are very, very confused because you want to say the country to country share border. Sana one country are rejecting the services of a different country. Now all of a sudden, the PM of Ghana has say questions are being asked because Enche Bia and Burkina Faso troops are in the northern sector of Ghana. It took the intervention of a diplomatic talk. And Sana Yetimi Ejai Omo, is it that there's this kind of way between the Ghana army and Burkina Faso army, and a new po asa ama actually said Ghana for Omo Ebetimi accepting a year France, a military Omo Pimoha. A lot of people are asking questions. Now, brigadier, and I say general, Amano Okasai in some to judge will say yes. We a say we a training be omo ya. Na omo ede boa military team no say be omo betimi combat Galamsey, especially illegal miners they are armed the one kuta tuo any ade no enti eno eni nchiremu ode ba ye chiremu so a na o kire say omo a currently omo 9 months omo adwuma no enya de say omo be withdraw omo aba say omo na omo training no omo sanko no enti it is going to be some kind of some kind of a roster be where we training will then now move into 9 months. Omo currently 9 months no. Aka be 1 week and 2 weeks. And sana program no I end na training I end no so beba no ma beje entity eastern region achiase honom enti nya de se omo gu 9 months na omo de troops no mo no ababa be training no na he also urged military and I say asra for mo ho no me Ghana for no said this is the time you should ask questions. I have gone on bit me anya training way apart from ahano de oba Michelle Camp Forest na ho no ne ade na enye that thick at say the eastern region no to g almost say monye mo na omu ensua niema because say usi illegal miners for no nya si ho the very first thing cry say no site na nya odia so what are you doing here enti omu hu say we someone who is trespassing who say that ni butai papa bia wo site wa so timi yehye nempo soja ni a wo piem say o baba be kebe illegal mining also aso betimi ayehye more wo ho eno na ama training dodo na akoso na hu say France military omo be piem wo Ghana omo ni Ghana for collaborate na omo this jungle warfare training way ashishe so honom no enti the questions that people were asking about Burkina Faso rejecting France military na Ghana for ye de yesi agi omo atum ne ani omo akabom to kese trainings ahodo no that is the update ye de mamu kiremu enye bibia keke na mum illegal mining ekoso nti na mo ma be piem Ghana ha say the other side of the questions were being say President John Dramani Mahama any Ghana ha. And he said this particular training started at the latter part of January somewhere in the middle of February and the people were asking say why and I didn't want to schedule here at this particular time but then there's no cause for alarm. President John Dramani Mahama is aware of what is currently going on in Ghana here with this special force training ekoso eastern region achiase honoma France for na be piem hase ya omo eni omo training 89 months almost squad no will be beefed up and say blue water guards and so there are some level of military interventions and I say military supporter de emma omo na say you videos that were circulating and some of them cannot even swim. Now, acquire asem honom. In a jungle like this, you will face a lot of obstacles that you have to face. A big fruit you will crawl on the ground. Some of them you have to swim. It is happening now when you are boom. A chance honoma or training honum. It's the blue water guards over your 9 months in particular. Rotation or on site. See, no, back up no more magic. How they were energized and now almost chanting warfare songs honum almost be call no ma replace your war sites here now almost akwa ejuma so this is the update free the Ghana Army the free honum Colonel Gregory Madeleine also so ekasa ono the attaché for the France entourage asrafo be piemu Ghana ha ono so ekasa edi nisem dodo na etu dwakire mu say this is a training omo share that say especially Ghana na omo beba na omo ababa be ye ewa hanom eti say de wa school na we wie ne de wa national service no aha nti omo so omo de no omo hwe mu anu hu say no Ghana will problem omo fight illegal mining eti say this section of our military na omo betimi aboa Ghana omeba be pm Ghana na omo abebua so through the embassy of France omo Ghana ha say and asrafo no be pm Ghana ha say training way akoso nti Colonel Madeleine and some etu dwa kire mu de nti omo so be pm Ghana ha say so that is the update ye dey free the Ghana Army ye dey bremo sisiei honum enti yes it is true say military France military omo abepiem Ghana ha say training akese dodo na ekoso honum enti sansem na ekoso especially Environmental Protection Agency for Abonten na illegal miners be attack omo and as a name of sankasa be pie akwa Abonten so omo kwa akoye operations na timamufo enso be attack omo and as a blue water guards for enso betimi pie akoye adwuma na illegal miners sankasa be attack omo no ni nyina eka dwumadie yi ho France military and as a France asrafo abepie mu ha no mu a omo eba beboa na yakebe ana yesini nyina ano ekwan ewo ehonom. Enti yes, that is the update ye the ebremo. Quickly yanko back to Zambia. President John Dramani Mahama ebeko ho near the update no e the abremo na ye toaso na yakọ Russia. Aha, ni we say wo asrafo ne mani mu a ye kọ Russia na ensem bi ekoso wo ho no mu a Ghana for dodo na omo eka ho ensem ewo ho na I was a killnet and ensem a na ekoso ewo ha say no na a lot of people were very confused about how the whole thing is. Na see you know ebi mo ko piem ewo Russia na omo ko dru Russia na ye pie omo akowura eye Russia eye omo army nim na abrantie bi ebi mu ye Nigerians ebi mu ye Ghana. All right, so we remember a year that particular year story, so Eddie Amamo. Now, quickly, young call a year back in the days, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, young call the honey for updates, every honum and for Emremo. Now, and someone a free honum, eba, na a tremor. Now, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, a drumebia, now, oh yes, set and ka oba the nuclear reactors. And no net so. People felt say ni na ekabom ebeye atomic bombs and like president Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as at that time 96 mu honum baby eba no o sha ase ewo atomic kwabenya o sha ase ewo honum no ka ho bi ene ma CIA fo ene kotokamo omo kabo mu a omo ekotu no edi no efiri ho na we a very shocking revelation historian anoche edi aba o ka ho asem etire mu se edrume bi ma UN for starting say nkomo baby na omo starting aye omo make can say atomic bombs yibi ni nuclear reactors yibi na omo hwehwe mu Egypt by South Africa by Ghana na omo de ema omo na quickly ni yenko din chiremu ni eba ya beto aso a chiremu e de amamo
na wonu say Nkrumah by 1960 no see nuclear reactors wo Ghana no be nuclear bomb ha tete won na fa na atomic bomb no see bi ha Iran ni Iraq for temti bi America ni wo mu kokko ntokwa na Nkrumah use Russia wo mu si bo na fa no kwabenya atomic ewade ye ntu papa na nka Ghana be ye world power no see bi wa nti America for suro no pa nti ku ni si ye America for katre kotokani afifa se no ma mienu na omu hia. They wanted to know the mind of Nkrumah. Nti obi anhwe ye na omu kwani dem wo mu amfa omu nsanka book na pepe bia woni table so because they wanted to know his mind. Nti Nkrumah library bia woni fear no CIA for be fa koi. Ana omu san ba be fa nuclear weapons no normal no mu start no omu be sai. Say nuclear ayinti na Nkrumah ye say broni no ya ma on. E say wusu free no na wi asa Nimedia. And you de allote professor allote de kwa breche kokosua ade no aha. And o ma mbes Afrifa ko to kasesa no mani na de ma American CIA. Ma Russia for bu fu ya besin because it was a Russian technology. It was their secret. And o mo ye ma wo mo adamfo. Nipa bebre so nimi se you and the permit Nkrumah say o mo yes. You see they find an atom for food. You and your pass you share one African country be more kwan. Mo build nuclear. Ana Ghana winnie na South Africa hwehwe but omo ya apartheid ana Egypt so hwehwe but omo ya Arabs ana Nkrumah ye no winnie nti na the whole world agiato e kire no omo hu se ade e beba no bema Ghana ba be super power nti asi ye yi Nkrumah firi nti mesraw ye yi Nkrumah firi anya democracy nya hwe now come back omo epa democracy no after Kwame Nkrumah why na etumi see university bit say Legon ana KNUS ana Cape Coast why na etumi see hospital bit say Konfanochi teaching hospital and a Kolebuso na one building and Nkrumah beto here no here and say in Nabe the second biggest hospital in Africa and Legon so na Wachimota school in Legon na woni ya Nkrumah na esi here bisa hu so omo etu Nkrumah e besi na me no kase one aye bibi papa bia me Mahama why University of Ghana Medical Center and say why airport no pacho utakodu anu we in America and there he's done very well omo aka wana aye bibi
All right, so that was lawyer Anoche Frempong and Nana Ode Ninsem Tuja Ewo about the intention and then Ghana. Yes, start say I nuclear bombs and nuclear reactors and as atomic bombs and nuclear reactors. The project was 96% complete until the coup came in. Yedi Etu, president Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Edino Efri Akunya. So now